Hello guys, welcome to Online Web Tutor presented by Prophetic Solutions team. I am Sanjay. We are learning MySQL Stored Procedure tutorial for beginners. This is our part 9. Inside this video session guys, we will discuss about conditional statement if else in MySQL Stored Procedure. In the last video, we had completed about all the parameters mode in stored procedure like in parameter mode, out and the in out. Successfully we have completed by the help of examples. Now let's see that what basically conditional statements inside this video means. Conditional statement simply means that we are going to implement some statements which contains some condition. On the behalf of condition, we are going to execute different outputs. So how can we define that the if else in our stored procedure? If I open a new tab, let's say that we have a value something called score equal to 10. Now I'm going to put some condition here. So let's say if score value equal to let's say 10, then here we have to write the statement. Here we have to write a statement else. Here we have to execute about the else block statement. And finally we need to end if here. So finally guys, this is let's say then here. This is the syntax to define our condition like if else in MySQL Stored Procedure. This is not about the languages of PHP or anything else where we are going to pass some parentheses inside this condition, something like this. We have to pass like here, like score is greater than 10, it means that the if score value will be greater than 10 like 11, 12 and so on, then this block will be executed. Else if we have value less than 10, then inside that condition we are going to execute this else block. So let's see that all these things in action. So if I back to our phpMyAdmin, this is a database, and now inside this database we have a table called tbl_users. Now inside this we have a score column inside where we have stored some values correspondingly from id 1 to id 10. Let's say that we are going to implement some condition. On the behalf of condition, we will pick a score value. After getting the score value, we will compare that. If it is less than 33, it means that the student has failed. If he has number from 33 to let's say 60, it is an average score. But after greater than 670 or let's say 60 value, it will be on the toppers list. So how can we make these settings? By using our conditional statement if else. If I open a new tab, go here, go to SQL tab, or inside this I'm going to make inside routine section. So routines, click on that, and now I think that it is not clicking. Now here we got. So if I click on add routine, let's say that get user label, get user label, and inside this I'm going to pass in out parameter mode, or let's say in parameter to pass some value and get the value, let's say out parameter. So firstly in parameter, and this is for let's say user ID, and finally I'm going to add the out parameter to get the value. So let's say this time let's say user underscore label, and this is almost varchar and its length is about 20. Now inside this body section I'm going to define a logic. So let's say begin in here, and let's say declare. I'm going to declare a local variable. So declare let's say user status, and it should be varchar and contains let's say 20 length, and default let's say something no underscore or let's say no label. Now after that we have to define our logic. So let's say select score into, or let's say if I get rid of all these things and if I declare as an int value, and let's say user score. Okay, so select score into user score from tbl underscore users table, where id equal to this user id actually we are getting inside in parameter mode. Successfully we have stored the score value inside this user score. Now I'm going to implement, or I'm going to add some condition on the behalf of this user score. Let's say that if user score is greater than 60, then set inside this user label variable, let's say user label equal to, let's say inside topper. Now here we have to put else condition, else let's say set user label equal to, let's say average student. So let's say average only. Now here I'm going to put, let's say int and if here. So successfully guys we have made, if I copy the code, go to slides, pasting it here. Now inside this, as we can see that begin and the end block, inside here we have defined a local variable. Inside this local variable we have stored the score value from the table on the behalf of this id. After getting that, we have made if and else block. Inside if, we are comparing that if the user score value is greater than 60, it means that the user level inside the toppers list. Otherwise, if the value less than 60, then it means that it is a average student. Now if I back to PHP my admin, save all these changes, let's say root at the rate, let's say localhost, scroll down, this contains the SQL value. Now if I save these all and go button, so here we have some error. So if I click on this error, back to our body section, now inside here scroll down, and I think that we need to make a semicolon terminate here. So if I again click to go button, now successfully we have created our stored procedure. Now this is our stored procedure, get user label, click on execute. Now I'm going to pass, let's say 3 value. After getting the 3 id, it will pick the value of 33, and as we know that according to condition it will be on the average list. So click on go. Now successfully as we can see that it is an average student. Now let's pass a value greater than 60, something called the 5 id. So again go back here, execute, let's say 5 and the go button. Now go at the top, we are getting that student is inside the toppers list. This is somewhere called the conditional statement, where we have used the statements according to conditionally by using our if else block. Now let's say that we want to add one more condition inside our logic. So back here, now if I go to our stored procedure, click on edit. Now let's say that I'm going to add one more condition inside our if else. So how can we add one more condition? So for that I'm going to use called else if else ladder block. It means that if user score greater than 60, else if, here we need to provide, let's say score greater than 30, then this is something like that. Here we have provided one condition, here we have provided second condition, but remember we have to use called else if statement. So again back to here, and let's say that if user score value, let's say less than 30, then set user score, let's say that this is not topper, let's say failed. Now again let's say else if the user label, user score is greater than 60, then it will be something called, let's say topper. And finally inside, let's say else block, if I scroll down, let's say set user underscore label equal to something, let's say average student. Now let's say that if we pass about the 30 value, or let's say 33, if we pass about the 30 value, so after getting 30 value, the first condition will be executed because 30 marks is less than 33. So inside this condition the student will be failed. So if I pasting it here, now a student has failed. Now let's say that if we pass the 45 value, now this condition will be, it will return false value. Again it will return the false value because 45 is not categorized inside this condition as well as inside this condition. So we will get about the user label is something average. Now if I go again to PHPMyAdmin, save all these changes. Now let's say execute. Now if I press about the 3id and click on go, this is all about average. Now again inside here, if I change something, let's say 30 value to our third id, again back here, execute that and let's say 3id. So if I press go button, now a student has failed because it has get the marks something called 30. Again if I click on execute, go here and let's say something called 56, the first id, let's say 1 id, press on go. This is the average student. Now again back here, let's say 4 id. So if I press 4 here, now as we can see that the student is a topper. So this is called the conditional statements in stored procedure. On the behalf of multiple conditions, actually we can filter out all the values inside our output parameter. So inside this video session guys, if you have a doubt, then please drop your comment. I will give my reply as soon as possible. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching and have a great day.